what you're worth. Now go out and get what you're worth.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Welcome to the Steel City. Is everybody ready to go? It's we're playing the greatest radio show. Jim Stella and Johnny Parlay with the facts. So relax, grab a drink, then let's kick back.
Welcome, fans, to our Week 9 edition of the Friday Night Insight. I'm your host, Jim Sellison, here with my co-host, Johnny Parlay. How you feeling this Friday?
Happy Halloween, people.
Happy Halloween. I love Halloween, man.
We got to get this in quick. I got to get home before the street lights go off. It gets scary around my town on Halloween.
Yeah, your town's always scary at night.
Very scary.
I got to carry my gun when I go to your town.
The mean streets, Pete.
Mean streets.
But yeah, happy Halloween to y'all.
Please believe. Get some candy. Take those kids out trick-or-treating. Bring them to my house. I got some candy.
So, listen, what better way to spend Halloween night than listening to the spread? Talk
That's
about
right.
scary.
I would have it on in the background while you were handing out the candy, and that would make the kids extra
That's
scared.
super scary if their parents decide to listen to some of our picking things.
Yeah, if you go with our picks, your wallet's a little
real
scary.
Scare everyone. Speaking of scary, how about how scary good the Steelers look this week?
Believe that, man. 51 points.
All is well in Pittsburgh right now. The Pens are on a roll.
Pens are on a roll.
Steelers look like, I don't know, the Broncos. I mean, maybe.
And the Pirates aren't playing.
Oh, no, but no one's playing right now.
Sorry.
No one's playing baseball right now. But I mean, speaking of Halloween, like, I was at that game, that Steeler game, and I could swear maybe the Broncos had their Halloween. Maybe they dressed up as the Steelers.
Man, that's right.
Because that's what it looked like. Man, Ben looked like Peyton. They just lit
Brown looked like
up.
Thomas.
They lit it up.
They did. 51 points, 6 touchdowns by Big Ben.
Not much to complain about.
522 yards. Andrew Luck did put up 34 points against the defense, but
I mean,
what can you do?
If you got to complain about something, that would be it. I haven't been listening to too much of the rival sports shows around town, but I imagine there wasn't too much to talk about.
Nah.
There's nothing to complain about. Todd Haley finally probably got some love from his wife.
We didn't get any love from me, I'll tell you that.
Well, someone's giving him love because that guy's been shut out all year and getting hated on. So
still should be getting hated on.
He may have even maybe his wife cooked him a steak or something. I don't know, but he deserved it. I think Dick LeBeau maybe doesn't. He don't deserve his weekly foot rub.
No, nothing for LeBeau. He needs to go hang out with Rex Ryan if he likes a foot fetish.
Either way, they look good.
They look good. They're 5-3 now on the year, going against Baltimore.
What a game!
Steelers are 16-14 against Baltimore since 2001. Pittsburgh's actually
just straight up 16-14.
16-14, yeah. No spread or anything, just wins.
Always a good matchup, right?
It's always a tough matchup in this game. They usually trade home and home. A few times the Ravens take it through the whole, both games. We've played 3 a couple times.
The first meeting of the year?
This is our second meeting. We lost last time 26-6.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Baltimore beat us up.
So then that means we're due, I would think.
Yeah.
We're due. I don't play football, so it's not a weird. I suppose the Steelers are due.
The Steelers are due, but you are part of Steelers Nation.
I don't know. I was last Sunday afternoon. I actually got to go to a game. I've been to a Steeler game in, 7 years. But it was entertaining, fun for all.
Great time at the stadium. I like it. Why are there all these no-shows? Were there a lot of empty seats? They said 9,000 empty seats.
It may have something to do with the drink bill. I mean, I had one alcoholic beverage, and that cost me half my mortgage.
Yeah, it'll get you.
I didn't eat my lunch. I didn't have my protein shake, so I had to buy food at the stadium. That's another reason that.
Yeah, $45 hot dog.
It's an expensive afternoon. I got a free ticket, and I still spent triple digits, you know?
Believe that.
I like to go out and have a good time, and interact with the people, the spread listeners.
That's right. Got to interact with the fans. Find out what they're thinking.
Oh, so many Johnny Parlay shirts out there. I'm with Parlay.
Big signs. I heart Parlay.
I'm with Parlay.
The chicks love you, man.
They all love me. Chicks, dudes,
digging
it's tough.
It's your hair blowing in the wind.
It must have been.
It was a windy day. Ben was throwing the ball around, causing more wind.
It was a nice afternoon.
Girls weren't even rushing for Roethlisberger for an autograph at the end of the game. They were coming to you, right?
That's right.
Yeah, see?
Parlay.
You couldn't even get out.
Parlay. That's hashtag I'm with Parlay. But that was that, and they looked great. And this week, what do you think about this week?
Marcus Gilbert's coming back. I don't know how I feel about them putting him back in. Me and Dash and Easy talked about this earlier. We think Mike Adams should still be playing. You got to play the hot hand.
I agree with that.
Cortez Allen is not going to start, so I'm happy about that. It's just going to be Willie Gay and Bryce McCain. Cortez Allen has not had the year that they thought he would after giving him that big contract. Willie Gay has stepped up and played better than I thought he would. I don't give Willie Gay any credit, and I have to give him some credit. I'm not giving Todd Haley any, but I'll give Willie Gay some.
He's turning over a new leaf. He maybe found something in the offseason, but he does look good indeed. A good-looking Gay he is. So they may come up. They may look great. Again,
Well,
the chances that they score like that again, I don't know.
Well,
I think
yeah.
that was sort of a flash in the pan, but
Big
see what
Ben
happens.
is the biggest reason they won that game last week. Do you think he is Hall of Fame worthy right now? If he retired right now?
Now there is a debatable question.
Quick answer. We'll do a segment on it later.
I can't give a yes or no. I would say one more ring and he's in.
Well, just knowing
Based just off his stats, if you disregard Super Bowl wins, which you don't do for Hall of Fame, has a lot to do with Super Bowl rings, but without the rings, he is not, I don't think. With the rings, he is.
every other quarterback who has 2 Super Bowls is in the Hall of Fame.
Every single one?
Everyone. And Ben, when he needs 49 wins to make it. Breeze and Brady and Manning are already playing. He won't catch them in wins, but he'll be able to make it up to 4th or 5th all-time in wins by the end of his career if he just gets 49 more wins.
I really think he needs one more ring.
See, a lot of people think that way. I'm going to go, he is Hall of Fame worthy right now. Bradshaw was hyping him up big time. Bradshaw loves Big Ben now. Maybe he just wants to jump on the Big Ben bandwagon and get some publicity.
Who knows what
He's mad because Ben's stealing some of his thunder. Bradshaw never threw for 522 yards.
Who knows what that hick wants. He's all about whatever's hot, I think.
Yeah, Bradshaw, he's a weird guy. Bald head, weird personality.
Yeah, he is.
I don't much care for him.
Love-hate relationship.
He was a good quarterback, but he's a weird guy.
Strange guy, isn't he? A Southern boy.
Yeah, Louisiana.
Yeah, they raise him different down there.
Eating some gator.
Eating gator, hunting gator, bayou riding.
Laying with gator.
All kinds of it.
What do you think about Heath Miller? You think he's washed up? A lot of people are saying that he's lost. He's got nothing left, and this is going to be his last year.
That would be the fantasy generation speaking, I think. I think nowadays, if you don't put up fantasy points, you're no good. And Heath doesn't pretend to do that, but I think
I'll agree with that statement.
Absolutely as valuable as it gets when it comes to a tight end. The Steelers don't have that wing and fling it tight end offense.
Right.
So, yeah, he's not going to be one of the top fantasy studs, but
he had one good fantasy year. I think he had around 70 catches. He might have got over 1,000 yards. Dash would know, but if I ask him, he'll give me the finger again.
Yeah, he's a little stymied today. But he's the epitome of a Steelers tight end.
That's it. He blocks well. He never complains about his role in the offense. He does whatever they ask him. Yeah, he's not as fast as he used to be, and he had come off that ACL injury from 2 years ago. But he's still worth something. He's not a number 1 tight end on a lot of teams, but he's a number 1 tight end on the Steelers because Matt Spaeth is all we got behind him. And quite honestly, I'd rather just duct tape me and you together and run out there instead of putting Spaeth out there.
I'd be down with that. Plus, you can't chant Spaeth. Like,
no.
People love the Heath.
Spaeth. Like,
I think
it just
half
doesn't
the
work.
reason that they keep him around is so they can keep the Yinzers Nation happy to say Heath. Oh, man, would I sit beside a Yinzer at the game? Oh, man, I never
Yinzed it up.
I never had so many high five requests in my life.
Woo! High five! They complete a pass. Go, Ben!
This guy was just the worst.
Oh, that's the best. You gotta love sitting next to those guys. They get hammered drunk.
They do
and
make it
just
entertaining.
Yins on everything.
Lots of entertainment, lots of analysis. I mean, you think this analysis is bad? Go to a Steeler game and keep your ears open.
Everybody behind you is an expert.
Oh, an expert with an accent.
Oh, yeah. Ben was doing an interview on the Mark Madden show, and he was saying his kids are picking up a Pittsburgh accent, and they say downtown and outside. Well, so you're in Pittsburgh. You pick it up.
Super Genius can't be happy about that. I know he's not a big fan of the Yinzer mentality or any aspect.
Not at all.
So that's that. But
we're moving on from football for a little bit. Let's talk about this World Series because you
love
baseball.
I love baseball. Beautiful game, people, and it was a beautiful Game 7.
You know what was beautiful about it? It wasn't the Pirates.
So say you.
Wait, what? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, still a black and orange one.
Black and orange.
Giants took it.
The Giants deserved it, man. 3 in 5 years, they're a good team.
Well, Madison Bumgarner, man. Because
he's
he won.
Beast.
Is he unstoppable or what?
I can't believe that dude. He set a record for innings pitched in the World Series.
What doesn't that mean since he beat us in the wild card game and he pretty much was he is the MVP of the
He was the MVP.
playoffs, World Series MVP. So we basically were second best team because he beat us first.
I'm going to disagree with
I
that
think that's
statement, and I'm just going to say that we're garbage.
So this just furthers, I think,
But
the point that
here-
they should have started Garrett Cole in that wild card game.
Yes.
I mean, you got to beat Madison Bumgarner, which I got to admit, Bumgarner, to me, I didn't know what that was until that game, that wild card game, and then I see this guy pitch, and he's a beast.
He just dominated.
But
I'll give the Pirates a good stat here. You know, the Giants are the first team to win a Game 7 World Series on the road since the 79 Pirates.
about that,
They were the last team to do it. It was home teams have won the last 9 straight.
oh, well, let's be the next.
The Buccos.
Yeah, Buccos can do it.
I wonder who the
mean, if
starting pitcher
Royals
for
can
that
do
game
it,
was.
Denny Nagel. But
Denny
if if the Royals can do it, the Buccos can do it. I mean, they put together a crazy streak to start.
I hope, for your sake, man. I just don't see it with this ownership
course you
group.
don't see it. It's
I'm
an easy
not,
bet.
I'm not saying the players. I mean, everybody thinks I hate on them. I don't think the ownership group wants to win. I just don't see them putting forth the effort to do it. They're going to put forth just enough effort to look like they're trying to win.
Well, the way you look at it, you just don't want to see them win, which is, like I said, that's an easy bet. Yeah, they're probably not going to win.
I don't want to
for a
see them
long time.
lose. I don't want to
But
see them lose. I want them to
you're
win.
some Houdini saying they're not going to win the World Series. Well, yeah, they're probably not going to win the World Series for a while, but it's okay to
Ever.
It's okay to believe people.
Oh, well,
Believe.
go ahead. Wish in one hand and you know what in the other and see which one fills up first.
Hey now, this is an all ages show, Jim.
We got bleeps going on.
Bleep this.
Bleep it.
You know
Speaking
who-
of bleeping, how'd your team do against Dash's fantasy team?
I bleeped him up,
He
baby.
got bleeped out of the water.
Bleeped up. So that's just another victory. I'm on the roll for fantasy, which I shouldn't say because anything I say on this show just turns to mud, muck,
Yeah.
and stone. But
Until you
I
say
won
your fantasy
again.
team's good, you're going to go 0-5.
Well, I won again last week, and I I sat someone who I started Reggie Bush, who was
Reggie.
who didn't play.
Way to start somebody who doesn't even play.
Well, this 9 a.m. game, which I don't know what that's all about. We were talking about it last week. I didn't get up, have my spot at tea.
yep, you
and get
drank
ready
too
in
much again
time.
on Saturday night.
No, I was good. I was up early Saturday. I just totally forgot that there was a 9 a.m. game. So I played Reggie Bush, and my opponent was all jittery, giddy. Oh, yee, whoopee, free win. Nope, ain't
Nope,
happening.
Still lose.
Still got him.
Well, it's a good thing your team's good because Dash's is garbage.
J-Josh struggling.
This team sucks. What's your record, Dash?
6-2.
At 2-6, you're garbage.
6-2. That's what I am.
Nah,
That's not struggling.
6-2 is pretty good, but he lost to you, so he's 0-1. Write
think-
that down on your board over
I
here.
think you just miss the fantasy lifestyle.
No, I just like to hate. I think is really pretty much just my motive.
No, you
I like to
miss
hate
it.
on Dash too because it gets him all fired up.
Well, me and Jay Dash are going to take both our leagues this year. Then you're going to owe us something.
I'm not gonna owe you nothing.
You owe us both a new pair of Wranglers.
Wranglers.
Yep.
What? Oh, we made a bet for Wranglers. I forget what
Yeah,
it was.
Green Bay, New Orleans, and Green Bay lost, so we don't have to wear the Wranglers.
Oh, okay.
I said if Green Bay won, that I would put on a pair of Wranglers and tweet out the pic.
Nope.
Nah, we don't
Nope.
have to. That's
All
good.
right.
That's nice for me.
Good. I don't want to wear any Wranglers.
It'd be a lot. I would need therapy if I put on Wranglers again. I can't wear those jeans. It's just
Why
not-
are you wearing
it's not for
shorts
me.
when it's 30 degrees outside? By the way.
Comfortable. It's all about comfort, people. You know that. All about comfort. Gotta feel breezy when I'm here in the studio. It's a nice,
Easy breezy
nice
in the
cozy
studio.
We made some upgrades.
Big Easy's going to be back in studio. Big Easy has signed on. I forgot to tell everybody, this is breaking news. Big Easy has officially signed his contract with the Spread. He is now an official co-host of the show. His contract pays him 1 case of beer a week he decided to work for.
That's
the
good.
cheapest contract I've ever got. I'm the best negotiator ever.
Well, hey, you gotta take what you can get. I mean,
Take
you gotta
what
help
you can
us
get.
out. Help out the Spread. Follow us at.
Bet_the Spread.
Check out that Facebook page, baby.
Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
Get them views up. Subscribe to that YouTube channel. Throw some comments. Even if you want to hate on us, it's good.
Yeah,
I'll take
hate,
it.
Love, hate.
You don't
we
like
take
it? Let me
all.
know what you don't like. Maybe I'll change it.
Call-
Maybe I'll put something on there that you like.
Hey, call in. We'll take call-ins.
That's right.
We'll tell you people what's up. You want to hate on us? We'll take it. You want to love on us? Give us a call, toll free. I don't know what the number is yet. We'll know next week. Next week we'll have a call-in number. If you're ready, we'll let you know. We'll tweet out.
We'll get a burner cell phone so
What
people
we'll
can
do-
call into the show and we'll just have it on here.
we
That's what
will
we're gonna
tweet
do.
out we will tweet out right before we start, taking calls for the next hour on the spread.
That's right. Next Friday. Please believe.
All your insights. Get them here on Friday
Skype.
Night Insights.
Steelers 4200.
But, I mean, the season's halfway over, so you better go backlog the episodes and listen if you want. But speaking of midseason.
Yeah, hey, I can't believe this season's halfway over. We got some midseason awards to go with.
Yeah, we're going to tell you guys who was the domination of the first half.
Who were the best couple players at a...
first half,
midway.
midway.
Who were the best players of the first half of the season?
We are in
Offensive
agreement.
players. We're in agreement on a few of these. Andrew Luck.
Easy.
Yeah, that's like a no-brainer. If Big
Not
Ben would have
Ryan
put
Madden.
up...
Ryan Madden is not the offensive player of the year. I didn't mean, when I say easy,
No, yes. Not big easy.
not big easy.
Just easy.
Just easy pick. Andrew
Right.
Luck.
Believe it. Andrew Luck. He's dominated all year. He even played well in the loss last week for the Colts. He's going to win MVP if he keeps playing this way, so you got to give him the award right now. You might as well.
Not only does he have a horseshoe on his helmet, he's got one somewhere else, too. That's how good he's playing.
Up his bleep.
Yep, up his bleep.
Right up his bleep.
Andrew Luck
hurt.
fits with the name. I mean, this guy's all
I don't
about
know
it
if
this
it's
year.
lucky to have a horseshoe up your bleep.
It don't feel great, but
It
hey,
doesn't feel great.
it makes
Might
for
make it a little
wins.
easier to go to the bathroom. Well, best quarterback, you just kind of got to give it to Luck again.
I would say
How
yes.
can he be the best offensive player but not the best quarterback?
Easy. How about wideout?
Wideout, AB. As much as I don't want to yins on this segment, he's the only Steeler we have in here. But AB is playing lights out right now.
I have to say, yeah, Antonio Brown, he looks great this year. You got to go with him, I think. I mean, what are your other options even?
He's top 3 in catches, yards, touchdowns for receiver. All
Plus
the stats are there. He's a team player.
He's lucky that Calvin Johnson is injured, so it makes it a little easier to
Yeah.
take him.
Oh, yeah. When there's no Megatron, then it's definitely going to be somebody else.
Now the all thuggery position seems to be, at least, lots of running backs are thugs, but we're going to go
Thugged
with
out.
two non-thugs.
This is the first one we disagree
I'm
on.
going to go with DeBarco Murray.
You love Murray just because
Well,
he's on your fantasy team and you want him to win.
Fantasy football, baby. He's putting up the numbers, and he's doing it non-fantasy wise too. I know fantasy doesn't convert to actual real-time stats, but in this case it does. He's been unstoppable all year, and that's who I got to go with. What, are you going to yins it up again?
Oh, yeah. I just said Brown was my only Steeler in the whole thing, but I'm going to have to say Le'Veon Bell. He's one of the big reasons the Steelers' offense is doing anything. He's got a lot of yards from scrimmage. He catches the ball well. He runs the ball well. The only thing that Murray is doing better right now is putting the ball in the end zone. So we're going to move on to tight end, another one we disagree on. I like Julius Thomas in this Denver offense.
Who can't?
He's the best tight end Manning's ever really had. Who was the guy he had in Indianapolis? Do you remember? Dash, do you remember?
Wasn't it,
Dallas Clark.
Yeah,
the tight end
good
from
old
that
Dallas.
Peyton threw to. Yeah, okay. So
nothing
Dallas
better
Clark.
than a first name of Dallas.
Good call, Dash.
How can you not be a great tight end with a name like Dallas?
Believe that. He had a creepy mustache like a guy named Dallas should.
Named Dallas, of
He
course.
looked like just
probably
the
had
city of Dallas,
I
I
bet you had
guess.
an El Camino, too. Dallas Clark, El Camino mustache. Enough said. I'm going to go with Antonio Gates, another one of my
Another
fantasy
fantasy
standouts.
player.
But
Okay, here we
he's
go.
playing great. People thought he would be irrelevant this year. He is far from. He's playing great, hooking up with Rivers nonstop.
Great career for Gates.
Can you imagine? I can't
Come
believe,
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He was undrafted, I'm pretty sure. Guy came out of Kent State playing basketball. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he played 1 year with James Harrison. Harrison wasn't on the basketball team, but they were both at Kent State at the same time.
Well, it's only a matter of time before he gets accused of some crime, I'm sure.
Probably. Anybody
'Cause
who's
his
friends
career
with
has
Harrison.
been way too illustrious.
Right. Well,
But-
apparently Bill Cosby is doing unruly things to children nowadays, so anybody's a suspect in my book.
Gotta love Bill.
Well,
Gotta
not
love
anymore.
Bill. He's going crazy. Maybe losing a couple screws. That's all. Nothing illegal, I bet.
Yeah.
Neither of us
we'll
picking
find out.
Jimmy Graham. That's,
No,
that's different. So
well, Graham's hurt this year a little bit. He hasn't played in all the games, so you can't really give it to a guy who hasn't played them all.
what's up with his hair?
Who, Jimmy Graham?
Yeah,
I don't know.
has it dyed?
I don't know. It matches his skin, right?
It's strange.
It's weird.
just
It makes
very
him look
strange.
bald, but he's not.
Yeah, I don't get it. He looks like sometimes in old video games they just couldn't get the hair colors right. It's just strange. I don't know what's going on there. Call us, Jimmy Graham, or tweet us at
Tweet us, yeah.
_spread and
Let
tell
us
us
know
what's up.
why.
What's up with the
We're
hair,
just
dude?
curious.
Well-
We're not hating, just saying.
How about the other side of the ball?
Mid-season defensive player. This is AKA the Bobby Boucher Award.
Oh yeah, your
Bobby
favorite movie.
Oh, I love the Water Boy. Best defensive player in a movie ever.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he leaves it all out on the field, man.
I guess so.
He's the Water Boy.
He's astounding. I'll go J.J. Watt.
You love Watt.
J.J. Watt is what I love. Are you saying Watt?
I said you love Watt.
J.J. Watt.
Watt.
J.J. Watt.
If we keep saying Watt, how long before everybody gets annoyed of the word Watt?
What?
What?
What are you
Who?
picking?
Who's on first? Watt's on second.
I'll pick J.J. Who
JJ.
are you picking?
JJ. I'm going with Luke Kuechly. He's dominant in the middle of the Carolina
I
defense.
think you just like saying that.
What, Luke Kuechly?
Kuechly.
Kuechly.
Yeah.
Kuechly and Watt.
You're
Luke,
wrong. You're wrong
Luke
on
dominates
this
in the middle of this. Yeah, you know what? Bleep you, because he's better. He's more dominant in his position than Watt. There are a lot of good defensive ends, a lot of good defensive linemen. There are no middle linebackers right now on the same level as Kuechly.
Say what?
What?
Say what?
Biggest disappointment of the midseason, a.k.a. the Limas Sweet Award.
Nice.
Who do you got?
I would say my picks would be the biggest disappointment of the year.
Yes.
And I would have to say a close second would be the Seattle Seahawks. Coming off a Super Bowl win. They were riding high on the horse, and
They got too high on that
I
horse.
believe they're 4-3. They may even be 3-4.
They're not 3-4. I think
They're 4-3.
Yeah.
They're 4-3, which coming off a Super Bowl, you can't play 4-3, especially they're playing an NFC schedule.
Yeah.
They got to be better. They just got to be better. So they're my biggest disappointment. You would think that they'd be at least 5-3.
You know what?
By next week they could be, but
They got a hole in their pocket, man. They're feeling a little cocky right now. They get a little too full of themselves. Russell Wilson thinks he's the greatest gift of football. Turns out that he's actually pretty garbage. They're
I
not
wouldn't
feeding
go
it.
that far.
They're not feeding the ball to Marshawn Lynch like they were. There was a little bit
Yeah.
of a rift in the locker room with Percy Harvin. They
Seems
got
like-
rid of him. So there's still reports of locker room divide. But we'll see this week. Are they going to come out and blow out Oakland?
Sort of seems like they abandoned their whole
Philosophy.
from last year. But
Yeah.
yes, they are going to blow out Oakland.
Right.
I think that the York Cougars might blow out Oakland.
I don't know. The York's pretty bad.
Well,
Well, Oakland was starting Terrell Pryor, and York beat him once, so they might be able to beat him again if he was the quarterback.
Hey.
Because he's garbage. Sorry, Terrell.
Well, what do you think?
My biggest
Lima
is
Sweet.
the Lima Sweet Award goes to the NFL because it's been garbage this year. You got
As
Ray
far
Rice,
as-
Ray Rice beating his wife, Adrian Peterson beating his kids. The
mouth.
defending Super Bowl champions are garbage. The Saints are garbage. Johnny Football has barely touched the field. He's played more snaps at wide receiver than he has at quarterback.
Oh, undeserved
All
hype.
this hype leading up to the NFL to the year. Nothing's happened. And I want to see this. I want to see him out there. I want to watch him
Yeah.
get laid out.
Forget Johnny
I don't
Football.
want to see Ray Rice laying out his wife. Why are you punching your wife in the face? Why is Peterson shoving leaves in his kid's mouth and beating him with a stick? These are all things that as adults we know not to do.
Come
on.
I mean, Roger
What's
Goodell.
going on
I think
here?
We should just give the award to Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
Or name it the Roger Goodell Award.
There
I
we
do
go.
like the Lima Sweet Award.
Yeah, because Limas couldn't catch anything.
But let's just give it to Roger Goodell, I think.
It's
forget
just awful.
all
Yeah,
this
he's
hype.
covering all this up now.
All this Johnny Football hype. Forget Johnny Football. Johnny Parlay is what it's all about.
That's right.
I've been-
No hashtag Johnny Football. No.
I've been more talked about than Johnny Football this year.
You're better looking than Johnny Football, too.
Making a bigger impression on this NFL league.
You make more money?
Oh, no doubt. No
Believe
doubt.
it. Your bankroll's 3 times the size. There's no pictures of you with dollar bills rolled up in the bathroom.
No.
You're smarter than that. Go in the stall.
That's right. And you don't use dollar bills. They are dirty. But I would say, do you want to give it to Goodell or do you want to give it to the whole NFL?
We're just going to give it to every single person other than Ben Roethlisberger who's involved with the NFL.
Congratulations, NFL. Biggest disappointment.
That's it.
But the
You're
ratings
terrible.
aren't proving that.
Yeah, the money's still there. The ratings are still there. People still throw half their paychecks away to go to a game, then complain. The NFL complains if they can't sell out, and they try to black it out on TV to force you to go there. It's the biggest monopoly ever. It's classified as a non-profit organization for their tax bracket. It's just,
They do a lot of good. They wear pink. They wear pink for a month.
It's crazy.
What a bunch of heroes.
The billions of dollars that goes into that organization.
As disappointing as it is going to be, there's still going to be a Super Bowl.
Yep.
And who's going to win that Super Bowl, do you
Somebody's
think?
going to win the Super Bowl. Dash, who's your Super Bowl picks?
Colts Cardinals.
Colts, Cardinals. Who's going to win?
Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer? How are you going to pick
team
Carson
on his
Palmer?
shoulders.
Yeah.
He's going to put the team
He's
on
only
his
got
shoulders.
one good shoulder.
Well, put the team on his shoulder.
All right, I guess.
Larry Fitz is going to get one, maybe.
I'd like to see Fitz get one. And if the
I don't-
Steelers didn't win it and Fitz did, I would be okay with that.
I think
as
that's
long as he didn't beat the Steelers for it like he almost did.
Well, I think that's a half-decent pick, but it's not as good as my pick.
All right, what's
'Cause
your
I'm
pick?
going Denver. Just got to go with the video game, Denver.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking they'll play the Saints.
New Orleans, that's a surprise
I think
pick.
they're going to turn it around and just it's all about offense in this NFL, and what more offense is there than Peyton versus Breeze?
All you got to do is sneak into the playoffs to get there. So, I guess they could make it.
The battle of Red Forehead and Scarface.
Scarface.
And I'm taking Red Forehead.
Wrangler Jeans versus Papa
Yeah,
John's.
38-28. I mean,
You're going to
give me
take
a
Papa
score.
John's. That's
Heck
good
yeah.
pizza. I like Papa John's.
They're
I'm
not
not
really
hating.
in our. We need them. Come on, Papa John's, tweet us and sponsor us.
Yeah, come on, sponsor the
some free
spread.
pizza.
I want pizza and breadsticks
There's
right
not
now.
enough- you're not enough represented out in this area, Papa John's.
There's one down in Oakland. It'll take them about 45 minutes to get it here.
I can't even go to Oakland. I get mobbed.
Yeah, it's tough.
Too parlays out on the streets,
Go.
and then it's just a TMZ scene. So
Paparazzi everywhere.
everywhere.
Well, I got the Denver Broncos taking on the hated Dallas Cowboys. Please, fans, do not send me hate mail. I don't think Dallas is going to win. I think Denver's going to win the game pretty handedly. The NFC is a weird conference this year. Seattle's slumping. San Francisco isn't what it was. Green Bay has no defense. If Dallas keeps on this winning way and Romo can stay healthy and not throw interceptions all the time, they definitely have the best chance at making it to the Super Bowl,
Wow.
as of right now.
Romo is not gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Well, I hate Romo, and I don't ever want him to win one. So this is the most heartbreaking pick I've had to make so far this year.
Colt McCoy just beat him.
Yeah, well, Colt McCoy is beloved on this program.
Colt-
Snake McCoy is awesome. I love that poor guy.
Colt McCoy, he looks like the starter for the Northern Knights. He looks like he's about 18. He was so giddy when they won last week. He was jumping around.
Did you see
like
their?
he just got moved from training bra to a real bra. It was terrible.
Did you see their PR director drag him away from reporters
I did
after the
see
game
that.
so he couldn't do the
Debo.
interview? Why would
Debo
they do
said
that
no.
to that poor guy? No means no, he
Maybe
says. We
she-
are not trying to rape him. They just want to talk to him.
Maybe it was sent down from the tribal elders.
Who knows?
Chief Powwow said, no
He
talk.
said, "Oh no,
No talk,
you don't
media.
talk to him."
They're having enough problems with the media, and that didn't help.
No. Well, moving on from our mid-season Super Bowl picks, we're going to our pick of the week, and everybody probably already knows who I'm picking because the Colts are playing.
You're not going to take the Colts, I don't think. I think you're going to switch it up.
No. Taking the Colts -3 at New York. We already talked about this game. Andrew Luck's way better than Eli Manning. The defense for the Giants is garbage. The Colts actually have a good defense. They just got lit up by Pittsburgh. They're going to come back and respond in a big way. This is going to be a big, big win for Indianapolis.
I don't know about that one. Eli tends to show up every once in a while, and this is going to be one of those weeks where he shows up. He's going to channel some Peyton, and he's going to throw it all over the place, and they may not win, but they're not going to lose by 3. I actually think they will win, to tell you the truth. I think they'll win about, let's call it 27-24 Giants.
You think the Giants are going to win 27-24?
I think at home they're gonna show up. I'm telling you, Eli. Every couple months.
Every couple months he has one good game.
He has a miraculous game
All
where
right.
he just brings it, doesn't sing it, brings it. But who else is gonna bring it?
You're off your rocker, but who?
The Rams.
The Rams.
The St. Louis Rams, out of nowhere, they're gonna come and take care of San Fran at San Fran in their own house.
Wow.
They're getting 10 points.
10 points?
I think they can handle it.
Austin
think they'll
Davis,
win.
is that his name?
Man, you love this Austin Davis.
I hate
All
that
you talk
guy.
about.
He's the only player on the Rams who does anything, so who else are we going to talk about?
About Greg the Leg Zerline.
Well, Greg the
kicks.
Leg, he kicks mad field goals because the Rams can't put the ball in the end zone.
He's-
But the only reason they beat the Seahawks last week or 2 weeks ago was because all those trick plays they kept running, the fake punt and the fake something else and the fake this. They have to deceive their opponent to be able to win. San Francisco's not going to lose this game at home, although +10 San Francisco isn't the dominant team that they were the last couple years, so I could see the Rams covering. I just don't think that they're going to win.
Coming off a bye.
San Fran's coming off a bye?
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's going to be an even bigger win for them. They've had 2 weeks to prepare for this game.
I'm saying Greg DeLeg's going to kick 3 field goals.
All right, and win 9-0.
No, I think they're going to lose. Don't get me wrong. I think the Rams are going to lose, but I think they'll lose by 7-9.
7-9.
Or possibly 4.
All right, so
But
you have no
that's
faith
pick
in
of the
Colin
week.
Kaepernick. I hate him. You don't like him either, apparently. So
I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Well, that's kind of my job,
Just because
right?
you hate him, don't mean I hate him. I don't
Well,
hate.
if I hate him, everybody at the spread hates him.
I don't hate. I just hate the thugs.
You say, well, he is one of the thugs. He's our backup quarterback on our all-thuggery team.
He is not.
Him and Michael Vick, they
He's
split
being scouted.
reps.
He's being
He's
scouted.
being scouted.
Well, I gotta go pass out candy.
All right, you love it.
Speaking of thugs,
Yeah.
these kids are gonna come in my house up and down the street more than once.
Oh, they're going to tic-tac your house. I hope they throw tomatoes and eggs at your
Well, I'll know if I get egged or tomatoed who did it.
It's not going to be me. I'm not driving 40 minutes away just to throw eggs at you.
Tomatoing is a new thing. I've never heard of that.
What? I used to throw tomatoes at people's houses all the time when I was a kid. What were you doing as a kid?
Guilty. Check the police records, y'all. Any complaints of a tomatoing, you know who to come get.
Listen, anybody who was in Suitersville and got anything blasted at their house, it was probably me and my friends. I don't care. I ain't scared to say it. We'd go steal corn out of the cornfield. We sit in the middle of the cornfield, huck the corn, roll out, throw it at the houses, roll back into the cornfield.
Well, I think the all-thuggery team just found their special teams coach.
You better believe that.
Terrible.
Yeah, right. Like you never did anything as a kid. We got pictures of you falling off a sidewalk and vomiting at the same time.
That wasn't a kid. That was an adult decision.
That's even worse.
All right, we need to wrap this up before more gets leaked out about Johnny Parlay and my good name is put to shame.
Wanted to thank all you fans for listening. Thanks, Parlay, for sitting in studio.
No doubt. Go get your shine box.
You can follow us at bet_the_spread. Check out our Facebook page. Check out our YouTube channel. Everybody, you just have a great night.
Peace.